What is up, you guys? This is LEGO Superheroes Today, coming at you with a minifigure highlight of the characters from Ant-Man. The idea behind Minifigure Highlight is to show you the figures that LEGO put out, and maybe a couple customs that I added along the way to fill out the roster. In any case, let's take a closer look. Let's start off with Scott Lang himself, Ant-Man. This figure, hands down, is one of my favorite Marvel figures. Not just because I'm a huge Ant-Man fan, but because of the amazing detail. Check this out, you guys. There are so many little buttons and dials on the suit, and it's actually got a little bit of a flaky metallic look to it too, which is just amazing. In any case, I love that you can see his eyes through the helmet, and the helmet itself is actually based on the concept art where you could see his mouth. The early concept art of Ant-Man, the helmet wasn't entirely closed, but as the filming went on, they decided to change it and have it closed. In any case, with the exception of being able to see the mouth, this figure is perhaps one of the most MCU accurate figures LEGO has ever done. I absolutely love it. The amount of detail on the figure, look at that red see-through there, is just astonishing. Ha, see what I did there? The astonishing Ant-Man. In any case, you can lift the helmet off and see Scott Lang's head underneath, which is very cool. Then on the back here, we've kind of got that confused look, which literally looks like Paul Rudd is a Lego. I love it. Now, here are some customizations that I've made. I like to put this spiky brown hair on him to give him that look. And then I also like to take this head in particular. This is the Space Batman head. This was the white suit Batman that came with the Green Lantern set from a few years ago. And I like to place the Ant-Man helmet on there, so it kind of fills out. As you can see, there's that robotic look on the inside of the helmet. Now what that does is it takes away the eyes, so you can't see the eyes through it, but it does make it have that rounded off look, which is something that I really like. Again, I explained that the reason this is open is because the concept art had it that way, but I really like being able to change it up and make it look more movie accurate, even if that sacrifices being able to see the eyes underneath. Next up, we've got the alternate Ant-Man, or as I like to call him, Hank Pym. Now, I say this is the alternate Ant-Man because, of course, the suit relies a lot more on the flat black details. There were rumors going around that earlier drafts of the movie had Hank Pym showing up at the end of the movie in another Ant-Man costume to fight side by side with Scott Lang, and that's what I believe this is based off of. There are also rumors that Hank Pym was going to turn out to be crazy and evil all along and suit up as Ant-Man to fight Scott too. Luckily, neither of those things actually happened in the movie, and the movie turned out amazing. In any case, there's a lot of neat detail in the fact that there's so much black here. In contrast to the snazzy, kind of sparkly suit that the LEGO Scott Lang Ant-Man has, the LEGO Hank Pym is a very flat black. The helmet mold is the same, and it's got the same red see-through parts, which are nice. And the design is actually the same. It's really just the color scheme that changes. When you lift up here, we've got the old man Hank Pym head, which is neat, but I find it a little weird since it doesn't have a beard like Michael Douglas did in the film. But anyways, there's the back side of the head. And then the set came with this black piece here that can go underneath the head to fill out the helmet. And it can be used on either Ant-Man, but I think it looks a little bit better on this one. And now for Ant-Man's big bad, Yellowjacket. The Yellowjacket figure is really cool. I love all the see-through yellow parts that are brick built onto the back of him, and I love all of the little honeycomb detail inside of the suit. It looks amazing. The see-through helmet is a really cool piece too, which of course was custom made for this figure. So I'll spin him around so you can see some more detail. It's a pretty bulky brick-built backpack, but it still looks really good. I will say though that he won't stand up on his own because there's so much weight on his back. If you lift off the helmet, there's a generic bad guy face hiding under there with no flip side, so it's just the one side. These little lights on the back here move, and of course these are on Technic pivot joints. So those move, and both of those are flick fire guns. Now, I like the flick fire guns, don't get me wrong, but I took some pieces from my collection and rounded it out a little bit so it looked a little bit less like a toy. And I put these little spikes in there. I don't have any in black, which I think would look good, but I do have some in gold, which I think made a really cool look. So that's kind of got the stinger effect that the Yellowjacket suit has in the movie, which is something I like, and if you guys like it too, you're welcome to do that to your figures. And now for my custom figures from Ant-Man, we've got Hank Pym and his daughter Hope. Hank Pym is made using several different pieces. Hopefully you guys have these. If not, maybe Bricklink will be kind to you. The hair is from the Lego Batman movie collectible series, Commissioner Gordon. The face is from Indiana Jones's father, Henry Jones Sr. from the Last Crusade sets. The torso is from one of the bad guys from the Speed Racer sets. And the legs are just standard khakis. And then Hope is made using Spalco's hair from the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull sets. The face is Marion Ravenwood from the Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark sets. And then the rest of the body is just Pepper Potts from Iron Man 3. So, I say all that to say that if you have an Indiana Jones collection, you can definitely make these too. So, I hope that you guys like these. I certainly do. And I'm always looking to improve them, but I really like the way that these two turned out for now. And that wraps up this episode of Minifigure Review. Thanks for checking out my Ant-Man figures, and if you liked what you saw, please hit that subscribe button for more videos just like it, along with some LEGO news and LEGO review videos as well. Also, be sure to join me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for daily LEGO photos of your favorite LEGO characters. This has been an official video from LEGO Superheroes Today, and as always, build on.